Alam mo, Tony, ako, artista ako eh. I know who's acting or not eh.
No translator, Mr. Chair. So how would you converse with these people who you're having a deal with?
So, nakakapagsalita siya ng Tagalog? Naiintindihan niya Tagalog?
Tumatango po siya, yes, yes.
So, we don't need to interpret anymore. Kung naiintindihan ni Tony yan. Ikaw, intindi aming salita? Tony Yang, makinig ka. Makinig ka. Kasi kanina lang, may joke si si chairman eh, and you laugh. Okay. Naiintindihan mo. Huwag mo na kaming pahirapan para mabubilis yung communication. 24 years ka nang nakatira dito. Imposibleng hindi mo naiintindihan ang mga sinasabi namin. Di ba? Naiintindihan mo ko, di ba?
Konti.
Konti. Okay. So, yung...
Okay,
Yeah, moving on, Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask now si Mr. Tony Yang. So, Mr. Yang, magandang gabi po. Mr. Yang, kayo po ay nakakapagsalita ng Tagalog, English?
Konti.
Konti.
Konti, marunong.
Konti marunong. Pero conversational, halimbawa, pag may mga events po kayo, nakakapag, you can have a conversation, pwede po kayong makipag-usap sa mga tao. Pag may dinner, mga ganon. Di po
I
talaga.
think it's better you using English. Yeah, it's better.
Better using
Yeah,
English.
yeah,
Okay.
better is-
Mr. Yang, good evening. So you can speak better in English. Are you able to have a casual conversation in English?
No, actually, I am the interpreters.
You're the
Yang.
interpreter
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But
Maybe
my
it's
question stands. Is he able to have a casual conversation in English, Mr. Chair?
就是你说的东西，就是可以回答用英文回答吗？
我不会，不懂得。
No casual conversation. Mr. Chair, can we, through the Secretariat, can we have my next 3 photos, please?
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair. Point of inquiry lang, Mr. Chair. Would it be possible to ask the translator to speak into the mic when he tries to translate to Mr. Yang so that we can also hear?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The first photo, please. Yung una. Is that the first? Okay. Mr. Yang, through the Honorable Chairman, is that you in the picture?
Okay, okay. Okay, I think it's during some rentals for the place. Yep.
I'm sorry again, Mr. Chair.
開話詞吧，先至開話詞。PPT
It's for rentals for the DPTs. The ones it's using DPTs.
就是開話詞吧，
開發機，
經濟開話詞，
經濟開發機。
有經濟開話詞。
Mr. Chairman, point of clarification lang, Mr. Chairman.
With the indulgence of Congressman Gutierrez.
Yeah, with the indulgence of Congressman Raj. I believe the translator is the son of Michael Yang. Are you the son of Michael? Oh, of Tony Yang?
No.
You're not
Actually,
the son?
no. I come from Pao.
What is your... you're from Pao.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're the translator of the Pao?
Of Pao, yeah.
Not of Tony Yang?
Yeah, it's
Sige,
not
you
from
can
Tony.
proceed. Thank you so much.
So can we have a clarification? What was the event?
Okay. Which one? This one?
Yeah, that event.
Okay. Actually, I think how do we process like maybe he will rent us the place and then for
He was
that
renting a
size-
place.
Yeah.
So is it right to say this was a signing of a memorandum of agreement?
Yep.
Oh, can
that's
we
right.
ask him? Is this the signing of a memorandum of agreement with Fividec?
對，
Yeah.
就租
That's right.
租地。
He's rented I think it's the hectares, the place of hectares.
Please. Mr. Chair, can we ask Mr. Yang to point kung sino po dyan yung translator niya?
說什麼？
Can Mr. Yang point to us who in that picture is his translator?
In that particular event.
Don't have any translator inside.
No translator, Mr. Chair. So how would you converse with these people who you're having a deal with?
有翻譯的跟我去，但是
不在照片裡面
他不在照片。
I think he have a translator, but the translator is not in the pictures.
Not in the
Yep.
picture. Okay. Mr. Chair, can we have the next photo, please?
他說什麼？
Mr. Chair, we have here a picture of a private meeting of Mr. Yang and the ex-PNP chief. Can you point to us, Mr. Yang, of sino po dito, who here is your translator?
OK，他就是问你在这里面哪一个是你的翻译
这里面也没有我的翻译。
？Yeah, it's not inside the pictures. Don't have any.
What, you have a
translator.
translator
Yeah,
in that
don't have-
meeting?
yeah.
No, but does he have a translator during the
He
meeting?
have a translator, but the translator is not in the pictures.
Not in the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Next picture, please. I believe this is an event in CDO. Mr. Yang, do you recall this event?
就是这个的话，你是参加什么活动还是什么的？还是
这张应该是那个，我也忘记了，应该是在甲街参加一个那个活动，我们那个会，我们商会里面我一起去。
OK。
这
But I think it's already long time ago, and then he's not remember well, and then yeah, it's okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To refresh yourself, this is, I don't know how you could forget this. This is a dinner with the president in CDO. Can you point, Mr. Yang, who is your translator in this photo?
OK，就是他想让你指一下哪一个是你的翻译。
Mr. Chair, this is not a post photo. There was no opportunity siguro for the translator to be told to step aside. You could be seen you're having dinner. This is very conversational. Surely your translator must be here, Mr. Yang.
没有看到翻译。
Yeah, I didn't see the translator
No
too.
translator. I have difficulty believing after how many years in the Philippines that you are unable to carry a conversation. As the pictures have provided, I believe that you, Mr. Yang, are able to speak Tagalog, Bisaya, or English, one of those languages in which you could talk with all of these people you're having meetings with.
Okay, 就是 things he explained it. He can just listen some Tagalog, but just kontilang, and then maybe if he want to speak, just kontilang too. Yeah, but for hearings, it's okay for that. Yeah, maybe he will understand it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have no way to prove that na lang po, no? So we'll just take what he said for granted, but I just want it on the record that these photos show no translators on. Before I proceed with my questions of Mr. Yang, I'd just like to inform Ms. Ong that your boyfriend's birthday is February 7. You might want to remember your boyfriend of 4 years, yung birthday niya, Feb 7. Malapit po sa Valentine's. So, Mr. Chair, proceeding back again with Mr. Yang. So, inaamin nyo, you admit that you are a Chinese citizen hailing from the Fujian province.
是
Yes.
Yes. And you, Mr. Yang, you are brothers with Yang Hongming, also known as Michael Yang.
是
Yeah, right.
And you are also brothers with Yang Hongjiang. Is that correct?
就是杨洪江也是你的兄弟是吗？
对对对。
Yes, right.
Mr. Chair, can Mr. Yang tell us where his brothers are now?
我问他在哪里，他说他在泰国。
还泰国是吧？
哦，在泰国，好像是在泰国。
Okay, maybe in Thailand, and then when some days the brother is calling him and then ask for, yeah, maybe for how is good or anything, and then he say it's in Thailand that times.
So, Mr. Chair, you're still in close contact with your brothers. This is both Michael Yang and Hongjiang.
因为我一起来菲律宾，我就跟杨洪明都
很少联系
跟杨洪明都没什么联系。
Okay, actually when he in Philippines here, after in Philippines, and then I think the relations is not good, and then it's less for contacts. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well, in that case, Mr. Chair, one more question on Michael Yang. You must be aware of the allegations that Michael Yang is related to Pharmaly Pharmaceutical Company. In fact, he was the financer. Are you aware of that, Mr. Yang, through the Honorable Chairman?
说什么？
就是他问你知道，就是你们现在sorry, come again the questions.
我就不知道了，因为我很少跟他我们我来菲律宾嘛，我跟他
Okay.
关系都不太好，都没什么联系。
I think it's less for context and then don't have any idea for that.
No,
Yeah.
no idea about
Yeah.
Farmally,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big scandal a few years back.
Yeah, maybe not good for relationship. That's why don't have any idea for that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, can we ask Mr. Yang, the relationship soured after he left the Philippines, what year would that be?
Their relationship got bad.
哦，OK， in which year？就是他问你，就是在什么时候开始对就是跟你的兄弟的关系没那么好，就什么时候开始的？
应该在
03或04年。
后就开
I think it's around in the 2003 or 2004 the times.
Mr. Chair, sorry, to clarify, my question was, when did his brother leave the Philippines, and
Oh,
when was
when?
that the relationship soured? Because if I understand the testimony earlier, ang sabi niya po, what he said was that his relationship soured when the brother left the Philippines. So maybe you can ask Mr. Yang, when did Michael Yang leave the Philippines?
When the Michael Yang is in Philippines， 就是他问你 Michael Yang 是什么时候过来菲律宾的？
他比我早过来，但是我也不知道他什么时候过来。比我早有4、5年还是。
Okay, I think it's before then the brothers is in Philippines, but it's not remember well when Michael Yang is arrived in Philippines here.
Sorry, the question wasn't arrived, but maybe it's very difficult na. Just
不翻译是吧？
Mr. Chair, if I may, I was informed that the official translator of the House has arrived, Miss Caroline. So she's a Filipino-Chinese. I guess the conversation, the interpretation would be much better.
So, she's the new interpreter.
I was informed by the Secretariat, Mr. Chair, that she is the officially designated translator of the Quadcom for this purpose.
Okay. I was hoping that she could help us translate what the translator is saying. Okay. Thank you for coming here.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Congressman
I think
Fernandez.
Tony Yang understand what we are talking about. You laugh. Now we don't understand.
你能听得懂
Okay,
我们刚才
Mr. Chairman, before we proceed, may I ask Attorney Casio, I hope you, with the indulgence of our members, no? Dr. Casio, your group apprehended Tony Yang, am I right?
This was a joint operation with the
Yes,
Bureau of
I know.
Immigration, Your Honor.
But during the apprehension, you were talking with Tony Yang, am I correct?
Not necessarily. The Bureau of Immigration agents read him his rights, Your Honor.
So, nagkakausap sila? Narinig niya nag-uusap sila?
Yes, sir, I was there.
So, nakakapagsalita siya ng Tagalog? Naiintindihan niya Tagalog?
Tumatango po siya, yes, yes.
So, we don't need to interpret anymore kung naiintindihan ni Tony yan. Ikaw, intindi aming salita? Oo. Naiintindihan mo kasi sumasagot ka eh. Di ba yung kanina when we were talking, I noticed lang Tony Yang. Tony Yang, makinig ka. Makinig ka. Kasi kanina lang, may joke si si chairman eh, and you laugh.
他说什么？
刚才我们的主席
alam mo, Tony, ako, artista ako eh. I know who's acting or not eh. Ha? Tony, makinig ka sa akin.
Oo.
Naiintindihan kita. Naiintindihan mo ako, di ba?
Kunti.
Konti. Okay. So, yung mga salita namin, naiintindihan mo, tumatawa ka, smile ka, sumisimangot ka. Di ba? Kita namin eh. Di ba? And we will be reminding you. Remind namin ikaw. Pag ikaw, hindi sabi totoo dito, ikaw, contempt, kulong dito. Ha? Yan. Tinan mo.
Okay,
Naiintindihan niya
okay.
eh. Naiintindihan mo. Huwag mo na kaming pahirapan para mabubilis yung communication. Mr. Tony Yang, we're not here to pin you down. You just tell the truth. When we heard you talking in the Senate, I heard you. Naiintindihan mo eh. Sinasabi mo lahat eh. Sinasabi mo lahat. Open ka. So there's no more denying of trying to translate anything anymore. Huwag ka na mag-translator. Intindi mo lang, umuho ka lang hindi. Ask your lawyer. Okay? Intindi?
他说什么
哎？那好
这个我听不清楚。
OK，他们说你只要说出真相，然后其实你不用那个翻译来帮你翻译的，因为你能听得懂他们在说什么，所以你只要回答是还是不是，然后你可以问你的律师， 这样就可以吗？
我真的很多听不懂。
There are a lot of things that I cannot understand.
Kasi Tony, 21 years ka, 2001 ka pa dito. 24 years ka nang nakatira dito. Imposibleng hindi mo naiintindihan ang mga sinasabi namin. Di ba? 24 years ka na. Gusto mo sabihin ko kung ano yung flight number nung eroplano na sinakyan mo dito together with your brother, Ho Jingyang. Sabay kayo, di ba? Nakasakay sa eroplano, dumating dito sa Pilipinas. Tama, mali? Tama? Ang galing nito.
Do I translate?
Sige, go ahead.
Okay.
Rog, kindly wrap up, please.
Did he leave when did your relations sour with Michael Yang?
OK，请问一下，你跟您大哥的弟弟呢？你跟弟弟的关系什么时候就是开始没有那么好？
我们我来菲律宾的，我过来菲律宾的差不多3、4年，我们就很少，就关系都不太好。
Okay, so I have come here to the Philippines for around 30 years, and from that time, our relationship is not that good already.
30 years, but you have businesses with your brothers Michael and Hong Chang. Is that correct, Mr. Yang, Mr. Chair?
但是您跟你的兄弟有开业，这是对吗？
开什么业？
开业，跟他们一起开业，
没有啊。
没有开公司吗？
没有，他们做他们的，我做我的。
No, I don't have any partnership or company together with them. I only do my own business, and they do their own business.
Can you explain to us your relation with Michael and Hong Chang in relation to the Yangtze group of companies?
能不能跟我们解释一下你跟您弟弟还有红厂的关系？就是根据这个杨者的公司。
杨什么？
杨者。
杨氏。
杨子。
Yes, I believe there's Yangtze Group Trade Co., Yangtze River Economy United Development, Yangtze Pharmaceutical Group, Yangtze River International Group, HK Yangtze Group International, Yangtze River Pharmaceutical Group, Yangtze Rice Mill. I think you like the word Yangtze.
这个杨子的公司有很多集团，对吧？那
没有，不是。
不是吗？因为这些都是跟他们一起开业，对吧？
不是。
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
Not involved. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Going back, Mr. Chair, to your birth certificate, you admitted that this was not authentic.
OK，关于你的出生证，你承认过，这个出生证不是真的，对吧？
对。
Yes, I admitted that it's not authentic.
Mr. Chair, can you care to explain what are the circumstances surrounding your birth? How did you acquire a PSA certificate po?
请问一下，您是如何得到这个出生证呢？
我过来菲律宾应该差不多2、3年，我爷爷弄来给我的。
Okay. So when I went to the Philippines,
外公。对。
Okay, when I went to the Philippines around after 2 to 3 years that I came to the Philippines, it was my grandfather, specifically my maternal grandfather, who helped me come up with this birth certificate.
And you acquired this birth certificate to, I would assume, facilitate your purchase of businesses and land in the Philippines?
所以你有了这个出生证，就是为了对你开业比较方便，对吧？
对，当时我爷爷给我说，就是给我做这个，我想他有给我说以后就是可以长期在菲律宾发展，可以做那个申请营业执照，可以买房子这样。
Okay. Buy some properties. Okay. So during that time, it was my grandfather's plan or maybe decision, so that if I plan to open up a business here or to develop here in the Philippines for the long term, I would be able to use this. And also, for example, if I want to buy some lands or properties and also to gain some business permit, I would be able to use this birth certificate.
Mr. Chair, at the time that you acquired this PSA birth cert fraudulently, you were 34 years old. Is that correct?
34。当时你获得这个出生证，你是34岁，对吧？
我也忘记了，反正我到卡家园差不多应该是大概3、4点，我爷爷弄给我。
OK
反正那么久了，我也大概应该是我去那边2、3年还是3、4年，大概2、3年这样。
Okay. So I have actually forgotten my exact age when I got that birth certificate. But what I know is that it was around 2 to 3 years that I came here to the Philippines that I was able to got that birth certificate.
Yes. Well, based on records, if it's to believe, you fraudulently acquired and registered your birth at the age of 34. So at that time, you were already of legal age, and your grandfather, your maternal grandfather, couldn't have coerced you. You acquired a fraudulent birth certificate of your own volition, Mr. Chair.
OK， 当时你已经34岁了，所以你有这个权利为自己做出决定。比如说，你知道这个出生证是假的，所以你可以就是为自己这个出生证而愿意还是不愿意做出这个出生证。
当时我过来这边刚开始，我也什么都不会说吧，但是我外公。 自己的亲人哦，他弄这个，他帮我弄这个。我想他是想我在这边就是可以长期在菲律宾发展下去吧，应该是也是为我好吧，哦。
Yes, because I do not know how to speak English, so I am not aware of what will happen with the birth certificate. But what I know is that it must be my grandfather's decision to get me the birth certificate, and because he's thinking that I could develop long term here in the Philippines.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a final questions before I yield to other interpolators. Are you aware of Filipinas 168 Shopping Mall Inc. in
168 Shopping Mall. 请问你对这个168的商场很熟吗？168商场，
不知道，
你不知道？
我不熟，不知道。
I'm not very aware of it.
It would show in the records that Tony Yang, Antonio M. Lim, and Yang Hongjiang are incorporators.
在我们的这些记录里面说出 Antonio M. Lim 还有这个杨洪江，他们都是业主，或是他们都是这些的领导总经理。这样。
我也不大清楚会不会说是打包他们有，不是在宿务吧？ 苏务会不会他有一个商场，好像叫168还是什么，我不大记得。反正他们有弄商场。
So I'm not aware of this 168. Maybe it is a mall in Cebu. There's a number like 168. So I'm not really very clear about it.
Actually, it was incorporated in Davao. But anyway, I'll ask one more corporation. Is Mr. Yang aware of Yisan Fa Development Corp., in which Antonio Lim, Yang Hongming, and Yang Hongjiang are all incorporators?
他说什么？
再问你一个关于这个易三发这个集团，这里有说，他们的业主都是杨洪明先生还有杨洪江先生。
杨洪明、杨洪江。
对。
那我不知道，我真的不知道，我真的不知道他们这些公司怎么样。
I really don't know this company. No, I don't know.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, I had a few more questions, but in the interest of time, I'll just mention it for the record and that maybe we can verify at a later time. In addition to these two companies mentioned, and of course the Yangtze Group, I believe we have the papers for that, but we'll just produce it in a later time. I'd also like to mention that his name appears for DCLA Plaza, KSM Shopping Co., and Yesanfe Development Corp. So, it's very difficult to be questioning this witness, Mr. Chair, given that it's either he is choosing outright to lie or he is feigning it behind this language barrier. But that's just a manifestation. With that, Mr. Chair, I will yield to other interpolators. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Yang. Thank you,
Congressman
Mr. Chair.
Gutierrez. Can you relay to him what Congressman Gutierrez said?
OK，他刚才说的就是，其实您名下的集团还有很多，例如有这个 TCLA， 还有 KSM， 还有这个138。但是，如果你不说你不是这里的业主，那我们没办法，就是来证明。那不知道您是不是说出真相，还是只是在假装不知道这些公司？
我是真的不知道，真的不知道。
I really don't know them. I really don't know.
Okay, thank you. So